Navigating the world of airlines can be really intimidating. There are countless options to choose from. So how do you know which one is the right one to pick? Fortunately, with a little bit of planning and flexibility, you'll save thousands on that next flight and get there in no time. They might be made of money, but you don't have to be. Good afternoon, guys, and welcome to Work for Avocados, your weekly adventure guide to travel the world. I'm Michael Regan, and if this is your first time here, I share travel tips every week on how to turn those adventures in the back of your mind into a reality. And most importantly, also on a budget. Now, one of the most expensive parts about traveling is actually getting there. So once we figure out how to minimize that plane cost, everything else should be smooth sailing and way cheaper. Also, I've been asking people on my social media accounts to share their dream destinations. So towards the end of the video, we're gonna take a look at this magic vase of avocados and pull some of your destinations out, and we're gonna find out how much they cost. No commission is necessary, just please like and subscribe down below. All right, let's get to it. There really is no one-size-fits-all approach to doing this. It's a huge cocktail of factors that basically boils down to two things. What are you available for, and what are you willing to deal with? I'm willing to deal with a lot more on a 2.5, 3-hour flight down south to Nicaragua than I probably would be for a 19-hour flight around the world to Australia. But if you're willing to deal with those red-eye flights in the middle of the night, the long layovers, possibly a smaller seat, that's thousands of dollars that you can save right there. This is all a balancing act though. At some point, your time, resources, and effort might not be worth the extra savings that you're getting by going that extra mile. Alright guys, so my very first resource that I always turn to is Skyscanner. Not only is it going to check your flights up against a bunch of different airlines, you have incredible flexibility from when you're departing and returning to even where you're going to. So if you don't know where you want to go, and you just want to have an adventure somewhere or know what your options are, you can literally type everywhere in this section, just pick your departing city and search flights. I see Colombia, and we have Cartagena for about $186. Let's check the calendar. Fly out on a Tuesday, get back on a Saturday. Let's say you spend 3 or 4 days there, right? This is going to search it up against all sorts of different websites. It's going to combine different airlines to see what can give you the best deal. Sometimes it takes a little bit to load up. Off bat right here, we have a $185 flight from Jacksonville, Florida to the coast of South America for $185. You're going to have a 3.5-hour wait in the airport, and the flight itself is going to take 3 hours. So you get to the airport by 6, you're in Cartagena, South America by 2 p.m. for $185. That's literally $92 each way to go to South America. That's pretty nuts. So I think now would be a great time to take a look at some of the destinations that you guys have shared with us. And we're gonna pull one of these random avocados, all different places around the world that you guys had left, and we're gonna try to find you some plane flights there. And I'm gonna pick this one. Diego from Mind the Gap Nica in Nicaragua. He would love to go to Vietnam. Let's see if we can get Diego a plane flight to Vietnam. Alright, so for this one, we are going to check out another resource called secretflying.com. Secret Flying is basically a listing of all of the hottest deals going on right now internationally, and it's going to list the dates that are available for those offers as well as the departure and arrival. Vietnam, and right here. So we have New York to Ho Chi Minh City for only $408 round trip. And I'm telling you, this site is really dangerous because I always see these amazing offers and I just want to drop everything I'm doing and go chase another adventure. All right, so let's keep this thing going. Let's pick another one. Boom. All right, Des, I got you on South Africa. Let's find this. We're gonna scroll down. We're gonna go to our handy dandy search box. South Africa. This is a little bit old, but it's a good example of some of the offers that pop up on here. Washington, D.C. to Africa, $566 round trip. Des, you better take me with you. I will be pulling one more avocado at the end of this video, so make sure to stay tuned until the very end and you might get picked. The next one is something that I've never endorsed and hated so much at the same time. Spirit Airlines. Everything with Spirit is an extra charge. Picking your seat, bringing bags. Actually talking to an agent at the gate will cost $10 when you do your check-in. But if you know how to work within Spirit, you can save thousands and thousands of dollars in some instances. Spirit Airlines allows you one free personal item. This is the personal item that I always bring with me. I fit all of my belongings in this bag because any other bag with Spirit will cost $40 each way. If you're not gonna fly the bare minimum and be okay with it, I don't recommend Spirit Airlines. Sadly, this is our last avocado of the week. If I didn't pick your name this week, I promise I'm reading all of your comments and your destinations, and I'm going to use them in a future episode. So be sure to stay tuned in, keep liking, subscribe, share to all your friends. It really means a lot. And the last avocado of the day goes to Isha. She would love to go to the Galapagos Islands. That sounds incredible. Let's see what we can find. So the Galapagos is one of the most exotic places you can go to in the world, and ticket prices are just, they're always going to be expensive. But let's see what we can do here. $450, $450. The cheapest one is $900 round trip, but it's 29 and a half hours worth of traveling compared to spending essentially $35 more each way, and you're traveling half the amount of time. That's going to be it for me this week, guys. Thank you so much for watching Work for Avocados. Please press the like and subscribe button down below. Share this with your friends. If you have a technique on finding cheaper plane flights, please write it in the comments below so we all can learn how to fly cheaper. Thank you again, and I'll see you guys next week.